4 on sixpence an hour eating fried bread.
Fried bread, if the bread don't get you, it'll kill you dead.
Fried bread.
Fried bread, get up and Jimmy Diane.
Their life, it ain't much better. We got grandma serving on the bed of cooked fried bread.
Fried bread, if the bread don't get you, it'll kill you dead.
Fried bread.
Fried bread, get up and Jimmy Diane.
Well, that was another century without cane tough cheek like red top. Tough top, second noodle, pretty pencil full of that. But there ain't nothing better than a slice of fried bread. Try that fried bread.
Fried bread, if the bread don't get you, it'll kill you dead.
Get up, Jimmy Diane.
Frank.
Fried bread, that's, how's that name come about?
That's a long story.
Too long.
Well,
Next question.
you know, when I was growing up as a little kid and my parents, they were communists and we were blackballed, or they were blackballed out of any kind of job in Sydney in the 1950s. There was a depression on. And all we had to eat, apparently, squatting in Redfern this was, squatting in terraces in Redfern, and everybody was squatting there, was potatoes and fried bread. That's all they could get, potatoes and fried bread. So we grew up on that for about a year, I think, you know.
And do you hate the flavour now?
No, we came to love fried bread. We love I'm allergic to potatoes now, but I still love fried bread. It's going to kill you, and if the dripping don't get you, it'll kill you dead. That's what the words say.
Okay. So what sort of a genre of song is this, Cec?
Oh, that's a good question. It's a jump blues, I think. It's not a jump blues. No, he's shaking his head over there.
No.
He wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah. It's a skiffle song. It's a British kind of blues that was became prominent in the late 50s and early 60s. We like to try and do songs in as many different genres as we can, subgenres really, because it's all blues. Yeah. Some people say that's not a blues song, but it is, because skiffle was a kind of blues in the early 60s. And in fact, for instance, the Beatles started out with John Lennon with jug band and then skiffle. And so many famous rock bands actually started as jug band then skiffle, especially the British ones. It's got that kind of and it's usually got a bit of music hall in it. And that song's got a little bit of music hall in it.
It sure does.
It's theatrical,
Yeah.
you know, and you're almost like a pearly, you know.
This little baby that you're playing there, what is that?
Well, Frank calls it a mongrelin, but it's really a mongrelin. He calls it, but it's really a banjo mandolin. And the banjo mandolin came around because when they were playing mandolins before there was amplification, they'd be playing out in the open and you couldn't hear the mandolin. So if I play that instrument there, it's not loud enough. So they put a bass body on, a banjo body on it to give it some volume. And so basically it's just a mandolin tuning and the mandolin chords and all the rest of it on a banjo body.
That's very old.
And this is pretty old.
That's an antique, that machine.
Is
there.
it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it was so they could be
How
heard when
old
the
do you
jazz
think?
came in.
I don't know how
It
old.
was about horns.
About 1920.
1920.
Is it really?
At least 80, 90 years old.
It's got a Burford School of Music sticker on the back, but I don't know where that is.
It's an old thing.